Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? Ben, Jeremy, Lolo, what's happening? Other silent people watching. How's it going? Hope your night's going well, day's going well. Hope your day went well. Hope your day will go well. Okay, covered all that. So yeah, check it out. Here's the reference photo. Um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be drawing today. Although I think I'm gonna leave out the snow. And I might try something a little different rather than just the snow. So, hello, Dima. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to see you here. Kim, what's happening? Max, Elaine, Potato, Insane Potato. I'm doing good. How are you? What's your idea, Lolo? What is your idea? What if we all drew along and sent all our sketches? That would be cool. That would be cool. I would definitely showcase them on the next stream. Don't know how many people will do that, but it's a cool idea. Ben usually paints and draws along. I don't know. We'll see if he's up for that or wants to do that. Okay. So we're gonna draw this little tiger cub, and like I said, I may or may not put the snow in. I have an idea, a little more of an abstract idea that I might try. But let's start out with the tiger first. Let's see if I can even get this tiger. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't want to draw it too low on the page. I always tend to do that. Okay, head here, neck, face, ears. Still gonna end up being too low. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Get the whole size in. Let's try to get this whole. So I want the bottom. Let's get the bottom. It's probably a smarter idea. So if I want it to be that tall, how much taller is the head? Not really much. So this is always one of the toughest parts, starting the drawing, figuring out the proportions and things. Because now they got the height, I got to make the width match that kind of proportion. So, uh, going on, Tomcat? Thanks for tuning in. Uh, Amanda, Trisha, Mary, Sam. No worries, Ben. It's all good. Can you make a shape for your sketching of that in that animal? Well, that's the idea. I mean, that's what I'm doing, trying to sketch this animal. So it's gonna have to be the shape of the animal, right? I don't know. I don't really know what you're asking there. Okay, so if that's the height, I need to figure out this width. I don't normally do measuring, but I really need to figure this out. So, okay, that's interesting. So this measurement and the back part goes a little bit higher. So this measurement from the very, very back, wherever I want to make that, say right there. Okay, let's make this first. Take this measurement, turn it. Right here is the front leg, line of the front leg. And the back leg is actually right here. Maybe even more inward, curves down. And then belly is probably right here. So this head part I need to figure out. So we have this and this measurement. These are correct. This, and this line. So now I've got to figure out this head. So I'll take the height again. And the nose. So from the tip of the nose, so this height, if you turn it, the tip of the nose lines up with the front of the back leg. Now, I don't know where the front of the back leg is, but if we look at the reference, the front of the back leg, that point where it meets the belly, the leg on the opposite side, it looks like it's halfway between the front and the back leg. So it looks like it's like, you know, this leg coming up. Why does this look so weird? I'm having trouble here. I think I'm approaching this in the wrong manner. What I should do is not worry about the feet, worry about the body first. Just draw the body loosely, then the head, and then get the legs. Start over. Oh, it's one of these days, huh? It's one of these. It's one of these animals. Darn it. I really didn't think this one was going to be that difficult. Enrique, how's it going? What's happening? Try sketching out the bones of the animal helps me. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, you know, but I don't even know. I can't even get to the outside of it. I don't know the anatomy well enough to. I'm going to sketch just the body. So I find that to be a bit easier rather than focusing on the legs and all that stuff. Once I get the body right and I feel like I got the proportions good, the body, you know, thinking simple, big shapes, right? Body and then the neck coming off that. This probably a bit thicker. And smaller. Get the ear there, somewhere like that. Head. Looks like a sheep. I don't know why cats are always so difficult for me. I feel like it still needs to be like bulkier neck. Flatter face, smaller, flatter face. So this part, I think it's longer. Okay. The feet are so interesting. They're very almost on the same plane. Like this foot, this back foot, and this back foot. There's not a whole difference between the bottom of them. But I know this back leg comes out further than the back. Further than the back part. Its tail comes down. There we go. I think we're getting there. Getting somewhere. I may put him in grass or something. I'm not sure yet, but I don't know. I don't want snow all around it. I'm gonna play with the background a bit. I don't want to give away what I'm gonna do quite yet, but I do have an idea brewing in my mind. Do have an idea. Glad to hear, Topsy. Appreciate it. Yes, kitty cats are definitely sneaky for sure. Thank you, Tomcat. Leg looks too long, I think. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right, actually. Now that I'm looking at it on the screen. Yeah, either that or I drop the belly down. Now it depends on the proportions, and I think the furry belly can come down slightly, I think. I think it can be a little fatter. It's just my thought. So if I get rid of these lines, that may be enough. That may be enough, right? For it to look like a cub. So I have a lot of construction lines here, so I need to get rid of these so I can see where the actual lines are. Looks funny without a tail, huh? So he definitely needs a tail. I'll give him more of a tail than the photo shows. Something like that. Yeah, it's really hard to see. There's like no line back here. It's really weird. Like camouflaged in his own self. Um, Very weird. Can I bring up the reference? Sure. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Pause it, take a screenshot, whatever you got to do. Okay. Yeah, this one's for you, Cubs win. Really looks a bit fuller in the reference. Yeah, possibly. I feel like I solved that issue, but I don't know. In the leg to belly, let's see. Let's just measure it real quick. Yeah, it looks like the length of this leg is the same as half of the belly. And that looks like what I'm got here. So I think moving that belly down was the right thing to do, and it looks like it's right on now. Now the length of it, I don't know. That could be off. That could be off. That's where I kind of need to uh, see again. So it looks about right there. The height of it is meets the back, front of the back of the front leg, and then from the nose down, tip of the nose down meets the middle leg. So pretty close actually. Um, so close that it's not really off. Nothing's really off. Very drastically, it seems. At least height-wise to length-wise, like as far as the rectangle of this thing, it's pretty close, pretty close. Um, the only other thing I can measure is kind of how high the head it goes up and maybe the width of the neck and stuff. We'll do that real quickly. So height of this, if you move it up to the top of the head, it should be, so if we move it to the bottom of the belly, there should be just a little space for the top of the head. So maybe the head could move up just slightly. The head could be a little bit taller. Once again, it's not something that it's very small detail, but it could help, could help. So we know the nose is in the right spot. It's just top of the head, and then this will give us enough height to kind of move the angle of the head down for the nose and snout and everything. So that's probably better. There we go. Now the width of the neck, I guess, maybe this point from the tip of the nose or something like that. Um, try to compare that to something else very similar. Okay, so this measurement, tip of the nose to the end of the neck, it's the same exact measurement from the tip of the tail to this point, the middle point. So let's see if we got that. Okay, we're a little off, it seems. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Because we have the width of the whole body, right? So it means we're off on some measurement here for the neck. Now, the neck lines up with the legs, so I need to see where it lines up exactly. And it looks like the neck lines up exactly with where this leg meets the belly. So if I had to draw a vertical line, we can see the neck needs to come way out here. So that's the measurement that's off, and that's about how much we were off over here. So that's the measurement, that's the amount of space we were looking. This is how you do kind of that comparative measuring. That's all I'm doing here. I'm just comparing it to other things that I know are correct on my drawing. And I know they're correct because I measured them. And now I need to also line up this ear. Where does this ear line up with the legs as well? And now when I look at that, I can see that I'm way off. So the head needs to be a bit bigger. So this ear, actually, the back of this ear should be in the middle of the leg. And when we do this, we can see it's definitely not. So this all kind of needs to shift back. Looks like the whole head needs to shift back slightly. So basically, this part, the snout needs to go out up just a little bit more. Shift the head back like this. And then the ear goes back. So, Koitasami, what's happening? Thanks for tuning in, man. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I know that there's like a 10-second delay between the chat and me, but sometimes I try to catch up with the chat because sometimes I'm just drawing and I don't remember to look at the chat, and I see you guys' messages pretty late, but I still try to respond, even though it's something I may have already fixed or whatever. So you see what I did there? I kind of drew the shape first that I wanted in the placement before I erased the first ear. So sometimes it's good to draw, if you have a mistake, draw the actual thing first before you erase the mistaken one, if it's possible. Because it's going to just help you use the mistake as a guide, kind of. And see, I'm going to draw this line of the neck before I erase the other line. So hopefully this will look a little more correct. You know, I don't need it to really be perfect because it's going to be fine. You know, we're already 20 minutes in, so I don't want to take forever on this thing, as you guys know. But if I can try to just tweak these few little things to overall make a better drawing, then okay, I'll try it. I'll try to do it. Now, the only other measurement, not the only other one, but another one we can look at is the height of the actual head from chin downward. And it looks like it needs to come up. It looks a little too far down, surprisingly. It almost looks like a bear or something. That's all right. Well, let's fix this ear first. Finish with this ear. Let's see. Kind of swivels in here. Boom. A little bit of black shape there. Dark shape. And the ear on the head here. Draw that for the 20th time. So yeah, something's off here with the top of this. Let's figure out where the top actually is. Probably right there. So if we were to do this, see those kind of line up? This chin and this, we don't really want that. I don't want that. Chin is actually way up here. So how is that possible? Just doesn't looks too small. But I'm going with the measurement here, so this must have to move up. That's weird. I thought I measured the top of the head. I thought we just figured that out. Okay. So that's a bit different. So the whole height of this to the middle of the ear. Okay, so we're way off. I'm way off, folks. So this is actually the top, the white eraser there. That's where the eye should be. Oh gosh. The top of the eye. How is that possible? How did I get it that far off? Okay, maybe the eye is a little tiny bit lower, but Yeah, that's pretty much where the eye is. So as we can see, the ear, everything needs to go up. I do ignore you sometimes, but not on purpose. I'm just trying to get through this one today because spending a lot of time on the structure of this one, trying to get it through. Now we know everything else is pretty correct, right? Like we measured all this. We measured the height and the width, like the overall width of everything from the nose. Like we know the nose is here. We know the back's here, the belly's there, the end of it's here, the front leg's there, the neck's like we know all these measurements. So I don't want to change any of that stuff. We basically worked large measurements, and now I'm just doing smaller and smaller tweaks. Like this other stuff I can kind of guesstimate. Like this is correct. That's fine. These legs are fine. That's fine. It's just this other stuff. This is kind of the important to get right. So it's just focusing on that, you know. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and it depends on how accurate you want to be with your drawing. I mean, this part of the drawing, like if you're doing like a portrait or something way detailed or more in depth, I mean, this part of the drawing could take you at least an hour, a minimum, you know, to really get everything fine tuned in and drawn. Now, for me, I'm not really too worried. And we know the ear is in the middle of this leg. So, where the middle that leg is, I still drew it off somehow. I don't even know how that's possible. So, it needs to be like here. But see, I don't know where in space it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be higher, lower. Obviously, it's supposed to be higher if this is the eye, which, yes, the eye is more in front of the leg, so that works. So, so now from the eye, I'm gonna try to guesstimate. Like, it looks like the nose is kind of down here. And the bend of the eye, where the other eye is on the other side of the head, is right there because it lines up underneath this kind of curve. So right about there is where the head starts going up. So something like that. I'm gonna just ignore the ear for now. It's gonna look funny, but I want to ignore the ear, kind of like I did earlier where I just ignored the legs. Something like that, and then we'll have the nose down here. So it's gonna look really weird right now, but I'm just trying to loosely get this in for the minute, for the moment. And we have a big dark shape here. It's not gonna look like a tiger until I get all these stripes and shapes on. But I don't want to get too carried away with all those things before I get these proportions. Now I can try to fit this ear where it's supposed to really, really go. So sometimes this is the process, you know, it just takes a little bit of time. But it's Friday, so I'm not like in a rush or anything. Just kind of chill out. And the top of the ear needs to come down a little bit because I just drew it too big. It's hard to see what I'm drawing. I have a glare on some of this graphite because of this big light I'm using to light me up in my drawing up. So there we go. I mean, it looks pretty good now. I think it looked fine earlier, actually. It still looked like an animal, like a tiger. You know, I probably could have drawn it using the other proportions and nobody would have even known it was off. It's just one of those things, you know, it's like I just kind of felt like fixing it since I knew it was off. And just want to show you guys a little bit more like how I troubleshoot things and how to go about it. And hopefully somebody understands all the stuff I was talking about. Yeah, don't drink your paint water. It's not good. Yeah, I agree, Tomcat. They said it looked fine to me after the first set of changes. As soon as the belly was lowered, what do y'all think? Yeah, I agree. That's what I just said. Yeah, it's like this stuff didn't really even matter, but it mattered to me. So, in the moment. But overall, it didn't matter because no one's going to look at the reference. Like, when they see my drawing on its own, no one's going to be looking at the reference. So, Jeremy said, taste the rainbow. Paint water, taste the rainbow. Exactly. Exactly. Hopefully I didn't miss, I think I missed some comments here, but sorry. How's it going, Kevin? Hope everything's cool in the Caribbean. Okay, well, I think I can get into the, I'm going to draw in some of the stripes just to give me, what do you call it? Some guides to focus on. You know, this mouth still looks weird. It still looks weird to me. It doesn't look big enough. Like it needs to come up or something. I don't know. Just does not look. I mean, obviously the stuff I drew on here is stupid. Let's get rid of all that. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's too low. Let's see. Where is the curve actually? We're at the bottom of the eye. What's the shape on it? It kind of comes outward in the middle. Something like that. Oh, it looks weird because there's no form on it. And I need to I'm gonna add some of these stripes as a guide. So let's get rid of all these kind of guide marks. Let's focus on the stripes. Don't get caught up with all these details. So it's a dark area here. Just need to get to the pen and ink, but I want to have some kind of guide to go from. Just loosely. Lay some ink down. I'm trying. So when we say pen and ink, we're talking about pen and watercolor, right? Well, I don't want to spoil it, man. I got an idea for this one. I don't know if it's gonna work. But I do have an idea I want to try. It might ruin it, which would be hilarious to ruin this whole drawing I spent all this time on now, but it might happen. It might happen. I think I need to make the face. I think we got a little carried away with the length of the snout. Even though I know I said that's exactly where it is, but I think just the pencil lines there. There we go. It's probably better. It's a bit better. Bunch of crazy stripes on the face. It's so annoying. I'm running out of patience already. Haven't even started. I haven't even started this drawing. I'm already getting impatient. Okay, let's get rid of this. Yeah, I don't even want to tell you guys my idea. I'm just gonna do it and just watch. You guys can just watch it happen, and we'll just. It may just be a disaster, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because it's something I thought about. The neck still seems off. Still seems off. Why? Just drawing a line separating the orange from the white a bit. Trying to. Okay. Big stripe here. Just gonna take note of all the big stripes, just kind of as a guide. The rest of them, I'll just make them up, I guess. I don't know. We'll just do it with the ink, with the pen. Uh, yeah, man, I gotta keep you guys curious. What needs more of an arch? Lane, what needs more of an arch? Help me out here. Don't give me vague stuff. Could be referencing anything. Because remember, we got a lag when I'm talking. So I don't know what. I'm not sure what. His leg needs more of an arch. His back, the stripes I'm putting on. What needs? The pencil, my eraser needs more of an arch. What? What is it? Could be anything. His neck. I think you're referencing the neck. Blah blah blah. Stripes, stripes. I always think when I pick the photo, I'm like, ah, these stripes won't be that bad to like draw. It's okay. It'll be okay. And then every time when I'm in the process, I'm like, ah, why am I doing this? This is so annoying. Like, why am I doing all these stripes? Why did I pick this? I could have been drawing like a turkey or something, or a bird, a chicken or something. I don't know. It could have been something else, like easy. The weird neck spot, it looks like it has more exaggerated arch. The weird neck spot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Weird neck. This thing? Well, I'm keeping it vague on purpose, okay? I'm not doing it unintentionally. I'm doing it purposely, purposefully, full of purpose. Yeah, man, I got to keep you guys engaged. If I just tell you all my plans right now, everybody's just gonna leave. They'll be, oh, this one's gonna suck. I'm not gonna stick around. But now I got you guys tuned in. Like, ooh, what's he gonna do with this one? Gee, I don't know. I have an idea, and it might be the dumbest idea ever, but you know what? I have it in my mind now, and I gotta just do it and try it. Like if I don't try it, I'm gonna regret it. So I gotta just gonna try it. Okay, I'm done with this one. His neck looks too thick now. Maybe the front leg is off or something. You know what? This is gonna be a thick-necked, uh, you know, tiger. Let's see. Okay, let's just erase the whole thing. Just kidding, guys. I'm just lightening up a little bit. I'm not gonna erase the whole thing. If you're going to use liquid, you might want to clip the paper. Well, good idea. But don't worry. I got it under control. Got it under control. Okay, all right. Yeah, let's get the ink out, I guess, and try to create something from this mess. Let's see. Got the number 5 here. 05. See if this one is good. I just picked from this random cup of pins, so I have no idea which ones are good. We'll see. We'll test it out. Guess let's zoom in here. Zoom in. Zoom in. Let's see what's happening. Little back fur right there. Little back fur growing up. Pretty nice. Okay, let's keep going. It's a little furry tiger. Try to keep him that way. It's got a little tuft of fur poking out there. Okay. You know, that's one of the crazy things about I guess it happens with every piece of art, but definitely with pen and ink, it's like the lines I'm making right now. This is the end. This is the final product, you know? It's so crazy to think like if I screw up one line here, if I mess up one line, it's like I'm stuck with it. I think that's why pen and ink's so crazy to use sometimes because you have this permanence, you know? That's why I'm kind of just taking my time here. Just taking my time because this will be permanent. Oh, is Amanda still around, by the way? I don't know if she's still here or not, but so I mean, I'll give you guys a hint. Like what I don't plan on doing the snow. So I plan on just trying something different. So if you're hoping the snow is going to be there, it probably won't. We're not doing a snow tiger, a snowy tiger. Doing a furry little tiger. No, it's not gonna be space. It's not gonna be space. It's gonna be kind of abstract, but yeah, I don't really have the complete idea yet, but I have part of the idea. I have a partial idea for at least part of it. Like I said, could be the dumbest idea ever. But yeah, I'm gonna not put the feet in too much because I might just put some grass in front since I can't really see the front paws and I don't want to draw them stupidly. So we'll kind of leave the paws, and I won't fill them in completely because put some grass in front of it, it'll look a little more realistic, like the grass is covering it. Um, I'll give some kind of environment. It's got a big furry belly. Yeah, this thing would be so cute to pet, It's a little tiger, but dangerous, scary. It's so funny how like cats, like house cats are like the perfect size, if they attack you or something or like bite you and stuff, like it really hurts. Like Kitty fights me sometimes and bites me and stuff, but I can handle that, but it's just funny how they grow just a little bit bigger and they're killers, man. It's wild. Cats are wild, that's for sure. Looks like we got some furry elbow here. Try to put that in a little bit, I guess. Uh, Gotta be careful with my lines here. Like I said, I'm drawing the final product, so and I have to be able to talk and do the chat and everything, so. Or you could have it stand in water. That's true. It could be water, but probably not going to do that. That would be cool for the future, though. I'll keep that in mind. I'd like to have a little bit of a reference for that because it'd be cool to try to like put in a little bit of a reflection or something. And yeah, that's a cool idea though. Haven't really done much water. I did water last year, kind of like with a swan swimming in the water. That was pretty cool. Really challenging, but um, yeah, it's interesting. Water. Yeah, most people think like reflections in water are exactly what you see above, but it's actually not the case. It's definitely not the case. You actually see something different within the reflection. You're seeing a different angle. Imagine if this was standing in water, you're going to be able to see under the belly that you wouldn't, you're going to be able to see parts of under the belly that you wouldn't normally see just looking at it like this. And that it would only be seen in the reflection. It's very interesting when you actually observe that and see that. Okay, there we go. Like I said, not really blocking in the feet because I want to keep it open. No, that's true. I understood what you were saying to hide the feet. I get it. If he was standing in like a water or whatever. Yeah, for sure. I get it. True. A cat is a cat, that's for sure. Yeah, the snow is cool, but I'm not going to put in this snow, I don't think. So this is the tough part, this head. I don't know what's going on with the one I drew, but I'm gonna have to figure it out right now. I'm gonna have to just go with it. Just go for it. Just have to look pretty closely at this reference because a lot of his face is white and it's just blending in with the snow. It's hard to see what is curving where and how it's. I think that's close. It's close as I'm gonna get. So just roll with it. Just roll with it, folks. So the mouth is always tricky because I could easily make him look sad, and it's probably gonna happen. Yeah, it's very easy to do that. Oh, we got a sad tiger. It happens. Where's the blue wrench group? I don't know. She's busy. They're probably doing something with Jackson, I guess. She was here earlier, I think, but probably cooking dinner or something, doing something. Don't forget your back leg. I already did it. I did it. I got it. I got all the legs. Got all the legs. This would be a good watercolor. That's true. Definitely true. Yeah, he could be sad if he just missed his meal. Exactly. Exactly. Animals have feelings too. All right. Just thinking that you could probably very easily create a coloring book from your pen and ink drawings. Is that something that interests you? Yeah, possibly. That'd be cool. Cheapest shop for outliner? I have no idea. I usually buy my online at Amazon, but depends on what country you're in. Amazon's not in every country yet, but yeah, who knows? Um, where's the eye? There's the eye. I guess that's pretty close to the right placement. Yeah, I'm really not sure the cheapest place to get them. Hmm. Looks weird, right? It looks so weird when he doesn't have like stripes or anything around it. Just does not look right at all. Looks very weird. Okay, let's keep going, keep going. I guess I'd have to tackle these stripes. I mean, that's really the only thing left. I got everything else in. I got the legs, got everything. It looks like just the stripes. A little bit of white pen for the light areas, for the white. Um, a little bit of shading for some of the darker orange, and then that'll be it. Well, maybe. There we go. Start to look more like a cat. Let's give it some makeup, you know what I mean? Little cat eye makeup. Yep, I'm already tired of doing this. You guys want to see me draw anything else? I'll do a different drawing instead of this one. I'm just ready to quit already. Ready to quit. Why did I pick this? Why, oh why? Because I'm a dummy. That's why. I do this every time. I always pick stuff I don't enjoy, or I thought I would enjoy, and then I don't, and then I just forget about it. Then I'm like, oh, let's draw a tiger. That would be cool. And then I'm like, oh, why am I drawing a tiger again? Because I'm a dummy. I'm a dumb guy. But it's all right. It'll look good in the end, hopefully. And somebody out there in the digital internet world will buy this one, and then I'll be happy. And then I'll be very happy that I drew this tiger. Just like last time. I painted a tiger in watercolor and someone bought it, and I was very grateful, really glad. I don't remember if someone bought the drawing of it, but the paintings always sell, but not the drawings. It's very rare for the drawings to sell. Let's see. Yeah, the head's definitely off. I can definitely see now. It's always after I draw it, I can see where I got it wrong. Why is that always? How come we always see it, even though I drew it 17 times today? I still didn't see it until after I draw it. See you, Tomcat. Have a good one. Take care. Did you start earn money at teen years? If yes, what was your first job? If not, what was... No, I didn't have a job till I was 18, and I worked at PetSmart for almost 5 years while I was going to college. Worked at PetSmart, so yeah, that's how I made money. I made a little bit of money from my paintings, but very, very little. I mean, not even enough to get more materials and stuff. You know, I had to just... It's just something I enjoyed. You know, that's what I spent money on, is painting and drawing supplies and stuff. Or I would just wait till, my birthday or Christmas, or, try to get money from my family that way, or a gift or something. I'd ask for art supplies. So that's what I had to do. But now, I got a little business going a little bit, just trying to keep the momentum going, gain some more traction, keep going, and hopefully I can do this thing full time soon. It's my goal. You guys sick of this tiger yet? Let's fill this in quicker. I'm sick of this. None of these stripes are gonna matter in the end. Blah 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 blah. Okay, there we go. Put some more shading right here. There we go. Woohoo. Okay. Yes. Stripes and stuff. All right. Something like that. Oh yeah, it's gonna start looking like a tiger soon. Start looking like a tiger pretty soon. Let's get this little patch here. Okay, boom. All right. Yeah, I've been thinking about moving somewhere cheaper actually. Just thinking about going to New Mexico or something, somewhere different. Because my rent would be a lot cheaper. And I mean, rent is really the only thing I can cut down. I mean, I've cut down everything else. Like, I don't spend a lot of money at all on anything. You know, I get some good food every once in a while, you know, fruits and vegetables and stuff that I like. But I mean, like, I don't go out, I don't do stuff, I don't go see movies, I don't spend, you know, I don't spend a lot of money. It's all goes to my rent. But yeah, that's my long-term short long-term goal. uh Move somewhere else eventually. Uh you know, probably within the next year, maybe 6 months to a year. I got some other things planned that I'm working on now, and we'll see how it goes. But I got some ideas, I got some things planned. We'll see what happens. Definitely. I'm not technically I'm not vegan. I'm not. I don't really like calling myself vegan, even if my diet is pretty much vegan. I'm kind of like I would say vegetarian, and you know, a few times a year I'll have like some salmon. Very, you know, like maybe 4 times a year or something, 5 times maybe. But yeah, I don't eat dairy or eggs or anything like that. So I'm more, I guess you could say I'm like vegan like 97% of the time, and then the other times I'm like pescatarian or whatever. You know, I eat like fish. But yeah, pretty much it, I guess. But most of the time, like what I eat during the day, I just eat like dates all day. I eat like dates, and you know, it depends on the time of the year, but I've really been eating a lot of dates. I really love dates, and yeah, I'll have like grapes, bananas, other stuff too, cucumbers, just stuff like that. Sometimes I'll make juice. I really like juicing. But yeah, I don't really like, you know, I don't spend money on anything else. Like, I don't really have any entertainment or anything. I buy art materials, but that's all paid for with my, you know, the business side of everything, you know. But yeah, it's mostly just my rent that is extreme, very extreme. Yeah, I eat meat like it's like a special. It's like a treat, you know. Like like if I feel like I want to, I'll usually it's funny like I have this sushi place. It's literally like right on the block that I live on, and I'll order some sushi from there, like avocado cucumber sushi. It's like so good, and then I'll have like order like an appetizer of like fried tofu, and then I have salmon teriyaki dinner meals. It's like it's funny. Like I have like this vegan sushi and tofu and stuff, and then I order the salmon teriyaki. But it's so good. But yeah, I just do that like a few times a year or something. I just try to eat what I like. Try to just stay healthy, eat what I like, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Does it look like a tiger yet? Not really. Not really. Okay, how do I get started at drawing? I really want to draw really well. Well, you got to start drawing. Think of it like as anything else. Like you want to become anything else. Like you want to become a good musician. You want to become a good marathon runner. You want to become whatever it is, a good chess player. How would you become those? How would you get good at those things? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself that. Like, how would I become a good musician? How would I become a good pianist? Like, how do I get good at playing piano? Well, you kind of got to practice piano. You know what I'm saying? So there's no difference when it comes to drawing. I don't know why so many people think like painting and drawing is like it's so different than everything else, but like it's the same stuff, man. It's the same stuff. It's a skill you have to learn, you have to hone in. Yeah, there's going to be people that are just better at it. There's better musicians, there's better marathon runners, there's better everything than you. But it's not about being better. It's not about like someone's naturally better at it. Like, yeah, okay. But, if you want to do that thing, then just start, just start. Pick up a pencil every day, draw for like 30 minutes, draw something you're interested in. And that's it, like it's not much more to it, really. There's like learning from your mistakes, try to keep improving your drawings, learn from the mistakes you're making and try to do better drawings. I do that all the time. I do crappy stuff all the time. And even on these streams, you guys sit here and watch me for an hour and it turns out like this, it's like, it's kind of a crappy drawing so far? So it's like, it happens. But it's the most important thing is that you don't quit, right? So you want to do stuff that you enjoy. Draw stuff you enjoy, stuff that you're interested in. Because if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point? It's like, it's so important that you just enjoy it because the main thing is that you don't quit. Most people quit when they find out it's like too difficult or they're not enjoying the experience or like they feel like they're not improving, like they give up, they quit. So you want to avoid that, right? Right. So like this drawing of this tiger, like I'm not really in, like I'm kind of done with these stripes, like and the drawing's suffering from it because I'm not really I just don't really care. I'm like I'm done with these stripes. I'm done with this experience. Uh, just like drawing a leopard or something, all these little spots and stuff. Like it's just not my kind of thing to draw. But I like to do it. I like to push myself, challenge myself, and I like to complain in front of you guys about stuff that I picked for my own life, and now you guys are suffering along with me. But yeah, yeah, you don't have to be 100% something. Exactly. I agree. Exactly. Uh, has there ever been a time in your life where you couldn't because you have so many things to do? where I couldn't draw or do art? Yeah, of course. I mean, there's times where I've quit. I was like, man, I'm done. Like I can't do this thing. I'm just done. Can't make a living from this. Like I've given up on it. There's times when I'm busy and I don't have time to do it. Yeah, of course. I don't draw every day or paint every day. I want to, but I have a day job. I have other things to do. It's like today, I had to go into the office today and not all day, but part of the day, and I had to mostly mostly I went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of stuff for signage that we're putting up. This is like I don't know what any of that is. I don't know what I'm doing. Had to buy all these nuts and bolts and aluminum bars and all this stuff. Like I have no idea. You might as well, you know, I'm trying to think of like a job that I'm totally out of my element. But yeah, it's like might as well put me in a construction site or something and tell me to work. I'm like, what? I have no idea what I'm doing. Look at these hands, man. You think I work at a construction job? I look like I play piano or something. It's like I don't have the hands for I have like girls' hands. Wow, you just woke up and it's 3 a.m. Well, sounds like you should go back to sleep. I'm just kidding. Keep watching the stream. Don't go back to sleep. You don't need sleep, dude. It's 3 a.m. You should wake up. It's time to get going. Time to watch the stream, bro. Who needs sleep? It's Saturday anyway, right? If you just woke up, it's Saturday, so just sit back and enjoy me tediously drawing stripes on a stupid tiger cub. And I'm probably going to mess up the background, the thing I've been like waiting to do this whole time. Probably going to mess that up and make it look stupid, but I'm going to test it. Going to just test it and hopefully it'll turn out well. It's an interesting idea I want to try. Just see what it ends up looking like. Nice little stripe here. Look at that. Whoa. Nice. Okay. Haven't even shaded it yet. Oh boy. Haven't even shaded the tiger yet. I should have used a brush pen to put on all these stripes. What am I doing? That would have been so much quicker. Gosh. Why do I think of it at the very last minute? You guys are supposed to be helping me out, man. What's going on? You guys are supposed to give me this idea, like use a brush pen for these solid black stripes. Would have been so much quicker. I'm like blaming you guys now. Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. I just should have thought of that. Could have been something I could have already had this done. All right, look like a tiger now. Got all these stripes on. Got all these beautiful stripes. Look at this. All these beautiful stripes. Okay. Put the white pen on. I'm done with this. Put the white pen on. I'm gonna use these jelly rolls because I don't want to do too bright. So let's get this white going. I think this jelly roll white will be enough. Don't need that other one that I normally use. I think I could have done it. I think I could have done it, Koitasami. Wow, you can't sleep more than 4 hours? That's crazy. You gotta get more sleep, bro. Wow, Lane, you have to get up at 4:30 a.m. for your new job tomorrow? Well, I hope your new job goes well, but yeah, you better get some rest, especially if it's a new job. Hope it goes well for you. Okay, now does it look like a tiger yet? I'm getting this white ink on here. Should help a little bit. Should slowly start helping this piece. Probably give some texture to it too. Some furriness. Furriness. Okay. Trying to blend it out there at the neck. Here, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Okay. Trying to blend it out there. Yeah, we got some folks waking up early today, man. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this tiger for sure. This is like this is really fun. It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna enjoy doing the background more, hopefully, than drawing this thing. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I should give him some grass and stuff, huh? That's what I should do after this. Uh, did say I wanted like grass and such. I think I'll try to keep this a bit darker, even though I'm putting white down here. Keep it a bit darker because even though it's like overcast, I still want to show that it's underneath. So hopefully just by spacing it out in that way, it'll just look a bit darker. Same thing on this leg here. Just try to space it out a bit more. Okay. Dark patch of fur here. Let's try to get some shading in. Maybe that'll help with the form a little bit. Dark patch of fur up here as well. So, not doing my vertical shading today. We're going with the flow of whatever I'm feeling. Feeling a little more sketchy today. So, that's what we're doing. A little more sketchy, I guess. Really trying to squint at them to see the darker areas. What do you guys think? Getting somewhere? Yeah, let's put like some, I think this will help actually. You need some grass. So, yeah, that's gonna be a big help actually. And I'll end up giving like just a shadow right underneath. Since it's overcast, there's still gonna be a shadow under there. Let's try to strengthen some of the line work in some places. Well, thank you guys. Glad that you think it's looking great. I'm kind of iffy about it. I'm not sure, but making progress. I really don't know if I should do the background idea now, but I think since I told you guys for so long, I'm gonna just try it. Um, Even though I put the grass in and stuff, that's okay. It's part of the process. Try to give some depth to the legs. Not bad, I guess, huh? Not too bad. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. So much love from Turkey, huh? Thanks for tuning in. Hope everything's going well. Got people from all over the world. I want to go to Turkey. I want to go to Istanbul. Hmm. One day. One day we'll go there. We'll get there. So, what do we do, folks? What do we do? Um, you know, uh, I think I have to go for the idea that I wanted to try. I don't know if I should tell you guys first or just do it, and then you guys can be like, "Oh, you ruined it." Yeah, maybe the second one. Maybe I'll just see how you guys react to it and see if it's any good. I'll know right away. I will definitely know right away. The face looks really weird. The form is off here. It's definitely not my greatest work here, but I tried. I tried. Where can you buy the white pen? Trinity, if you have Amazon, you can buy it on there, but I'm not 100% sure. It's just this white pen is called a Jelly Roll. That's the size 08. It's like 8 mm. You can also get this kind of pen. This one's a bit brighter. It's a Uniball Signo UM153. And I'm almost running out here, as you can see. But yeah, wherever you can find these, I mean, or any kind of white ink pen, then. All right, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it, guys, and we'll see what you guys think. Just preparing my idea right now. I have no idea what this idea is gonna work, but hey, we're gonna try it. I do not know how to draw. Any suggestions? How to? Well, pick up a pencil, start practicing. Just draw stuff you see, draw stuff you enjoy. Yeah, stuff like that. Let's do smaller, something smaller. Let's see. Okay, let me plan this out. Let me plan this out a bit. I think I can see it. I think I can see it. I can see it happening right around here. You guys seeing it? Seeing something interesting happening right around here? Let's try it. Let's try it, folks. You only live once, and I only get to draw this tiger once, so I'm gonna try it. Just preparing it right now, folks, if you're wondering, so don't mind me. Just give me a second here to prepare. And yeah, we're gonna test this. We're gonna try this out. Haven't really done a well, a sunburst. I don't know about a sunburst, but it's gonna be interesting. I'm kind of just gonna go for it, kind of. You know, I don't know, just kind of whatever I feel. And we're gonna see what happens. Oh gosh. Okay. So before I do this, folks, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching the video, please hit the like button. Greatly appreciate it. And also check out my website. I got some other better pen and ink drawings on there, and also some watercolors as well. You can check out for sale all on my website, shaverfineart.com. And if you like what I do here on the live streams every week, a couple times a week, you can donate to me. Helps me keep me going, all that kind of stuff. Check out the links on there. Anyway, greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here. So, greatly appreciate it. Gosh, I'm so scared to do this. You know, I don't really like the drawing the way it is, so it's definitely not gold foil. I would have to use like glue first before you do the gold foil. So, not gold foil, but I will try that one day. I will try that. I'll have to like apply the glue to another drawing that I've already done, and then like we can do the gold foil, the gold leaf, like kind of like after drawing something, can do like a secondary gold foil. This is bad? Yeah, I know it is bad. It is bad, dude. It's about to get worse. So strap in, buddy. You're going along on a ride right now. Okay, where do I start? What do I do? I just realized if I do this, it could look bad actually. Like, all right, let's just do it. Let's just do it. because I just realized it's gonna look like something's bursting from its neck or something. But let me see what kind of shape. I do like the diagonal there. I like his head kind of popping out of the. See, something like this or like this or just trying to plan. Just trying to plan here, folks. Gotta. Or do I just go for? Well, maybe I do like this. Okay, man, there's a lot of interesting things I could do here. Oh, it looks red. It's not red. I'm telling you, it's not red. It is like a light orange. Just giving it away now. I should have just done it, but kind of giving it away. Although it's gonna look darker on this gray paper, I think. So let me put more yellow into this. Basically, I wanted to use the color of the tiger, but not put the color in the tiger. Put it around the tiger. So that's my plan. I thought it might be interesting to try. Try circles would be cool. I think I'm just gonna do like a painterly type of effect, to be honest. Uh, so there's so many things I can try. That's the problem. Is like, okay, the suspense is killing me. Okay, I'm gonna dry on my paintbrush before I even get to it. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. We'll make a shape. We'll make a small shape. I can always make it bigger, right? It's interesting. It's interesting. Is it enough? Is it too much? Let's see. Let's try to get like more yellow in this. I don't know if I can get it. But see how it's kind of like from its neck? It's kind of cool though. Uh, yeah. It looks more red on the screen for some reason. Not really sure why. It's definitely more orange in person. I don't know why it's looking so. I kind of like the red look though. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about this, guys. I'm driving you guys crazy. But yeah, this isn't really what I had in mind, but I guess it's kind of what I had in mind. I didn't really know what it was going to look like. I feel like it needs more, it needs more. I feel like it needs more, but I'm afraid to do more. I don't really know. Don't really know. And I can't really see it. It's like has a glare because it's wet. Hmm. 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 Need like a bigger brush. What I'm gonna try. Let me see. Let me see. I need something here. Let's use the back of one of these boards. I have this board here. That's too big. Oh, here we go. I have this sheet of paper. What is it? I'm using watercolor, but I don't know what the shape is. I kind of want to do like some splattering. I don't know if it's gonna work or if it's gonna like last or stay. Let's see. Ah, I don't want to cover up the splat marks I just did. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what I did, guys. This is kind of a disaster, but you know, I tried. I tried. It's an interesting. It's interesting. I don't know that I completely like the shape. I don't know if I should like add more to it. It feels like not enough, but it's easy to overdo something like this. Um, yeah, I don't know. I really have no idea. Let me look at it from far away. Let me step back real quick for a second. Just need a little more clarity. Ah, great. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I can make it a little bit wider and like longer. Something, you know, that's the only thing I can really do now. I have it down. But thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. You know, I have other tutorials on YouTube and stuff. If you go to my channel page and then go to the playlists, or just go to my channel page, there's a newer drawing playlist with like a bunch of stuff for like proportions and all kinds of stuff. But I am making new videos every Saturday, so you should get a new video in about 12 hours, something like that. So you can check it out. Maybe an abstract tiger shape in that orange. I mean, you think that wouldn't be too overpowering or anything, right? Another tiger in the background. I think that'd be a little too much. A little too much. You know, it's just some kind of accent to like give it some interest, give it some color, you know. But yeah, I think maybe it should like fade. That's what I was trying to do with these little dots here, like how I dotted it at the end. Maybe it should have a little more of those or something, or just, you know, something like that, you know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now. Just like ruining it. Yeah, let's not mess with it too much anymore. Think we got it. Is Lane still here? I don't know if she left or not. You know, it does. It's funny. She was saying like galaxy earlier, like galaxy space tiger cub, but this does kind of look like a galaxy on its side. You know what I mean? Like, if If I'd have just done like other colors and stuff. Or it looks like fall leaves, you know, it almost looks like leaves, fall leaves or something, but what about tiny spots of orange on the tiger itself? Just a bit? No, I see I want to keep it I want to keep the color separate from the tiger. It's kind of my concept. I know it's weird, but I wanted like the color, almost like the color, uh, yeah, color of the tiger, but not on the tiger. I don't know. It's just an interesting idea I was thinking about. So yeah, I don't know if it worked or not, but you know, at least I gave it a shot. This was the first time I've ever done this on like one of my pen and ink drawings of an animal. I've never really did added color like this, so there's a lot of potential in the future. You know, just doing like interesting abstract circles and lines and like other patterns. You know, there's other things you can do. This is just one idea. I kind of like, oh, let's try that, you know, and I had no idea how it was gonna look. You know, I really thought I was gonna try to do something more like this. I'll show you guys. See, like this kind of like dry brush shape. I don't really like. It's okay, but I wasn't really planning to do that. I was trying to do more like this kind of a thing, like painterly. Um, that's what I wanted to do here, but it came out a little more. I used a little more texture than I expected. Um, you know, so I guess you could say I kind of halfway failed there, but you know, it's learning. Like I haven't really painted on this paper a lot, so I still have a lot to learn about how to use this watercolor on this paper and stuff. So, but I think it looks, I think the gray everywhere really helps the color kind of pop, you know? It's really cool. Yeah, the tiger is a bit more brown, but you guys aren't seeing the actual color for some reason. It's more of an orangey brown. I don't know why it's showing so red on the, it's just this camera, it's showing more red. I'll try to show you guys here. Let me see if we get a different. Yeah, there we go. See, that's what it looks like for real. So you see the difference? So remember this color. See, it's like an orangey brown, brownish tiger color. And then when I switch to this, see how much more red it is? It's way different, different color vibe. So that's why, you know, it's so hard with painting and stuff until you see it in person. You like, it's so much different in person. That's why if like you've never bought a piece of art where you saw it online and then you see it in person, it's so you can't describe it. It's different. You know, there's a few people here that have bought my paintings before. Cubs win. My mom has seen my paintings and stuff. There's other people. I'm not sure who else here. Jeremy, he's bought some of my work. Like I'm sure you guys know. Like it's so much better. It looks. You just can't describe. Like there's no comparison between what's in person and looking at it through this camera. And imagine every one of you guys' monitors, computer monitors, has a different color setting. So like even though I may have even the camera, even though my camera may be good, your monitor may be completely different than my monitor. So like everybody's getting a different color of what they're actually seeing, you know. So color is a little crazy, you know. But no worries, Kuwait Asami. It's all good. Do you still, Kuwait Asami, do you still have the same email as earlier? Like when you emailed me before? I just want to know. I might send you an email, just so you know. Yeah, Kim has purchased some too. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a supporter here on YouTube. Greatly appreciate you guys. But yeah, anyway, I don't really know what else to do with this one. I like kind of what Nathan said, or yeah, Nathan said. It's just a juxtaposition of the abstract and realism. Yeah, I like that. Exactly. Like I like having this kind of realistic, I mean, this one's not that great, but like kind of realistic look, and then having this abstraction, you know, with it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, send me an email. I'm just whatever email you want me to reply to, just send me an email. I'd appreciate that, bro. So info@schaeferfineart.com. Just send me an email. Just cleaning my brush here, folks. I think I want to, what was I just gonna do? Oh yeah, I want to try. I think since I kind of like this one, I kind of want to see if I can, I'm gonna fix up some of the stripes here a bit. Because there's some that are lacking a bit, and since this kind of came out okay, I'm gonna try to hone in these stripes just a little bit more in some areas. Because I was very impatient. Because yeah, it happens. But once I know that it came out okay. Like I kind of like my idea. Uh, then I can kind of solidify this a bit more, and I think it'll help it overall. Hope you guys don't mind. Just working a little bit more on it, a little bit more. Try to. And now I can go back over this background here on the watercolor too with the pen, just a little bit, and that'll give a little bit more depth as well. Let me see if I can do it with the white pen. Don't know if I can, but we can try. Oh yeah, there we go. So that'll give a little depth to this background too. Uh, doing something like that. Just a little bit of depth there. Mhm. Hello, Renee. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, colors are always definitely different. I was just showing that with the difference from my webcam and then the difference from this camera. You know, this looks a lot more orange in person. Not, it doesn't look as red. So, you know, it's one of those things. Just have to kind of deal with it and roll with it, you know? Okay. Trying to get more subtlety into this one. Just a little bit. You know, some of this is just a bit darker. Trying to get more form, more subtlety, and don't know if any of this is going to help, but it might. It might help to bring it together. But I'm going to have to get off here soon, folks. Got to get some dinner before I die. Just kidding. Not going to die. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, be sure to give a thumbs up to the video if you like this one. If you want to see, what do you guys think about these kinds of colored backgrounds? You want to see more of that stuff with these animal drawings? I think it's pretty cool. You know, I think it really gives new life to my animal drawings. And yeah, I think it's something cool to definitely experiment with more colors. You know, sometimes I can do like a two color thing, like blue and orange, or, you know, orange and purple or something, kind of experiment with two different colors or different kinds of shapes and stuff. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this something that is kind of cool? Starting to lose my patience again already. It doesn't last very long doing this kind of thing. Just like, oh, is it really helping it? I can't really tell. Don't think so. Maybe slightly. Hmm. It's great. Yeah, I'm getting hangry. Okay, try new things. That's cool. Okay. Pinning portrait with added color. That sounds like color added to the portrait or just color in the background. If color added to the portrait, then I'm probably going to do like watercolor washes. Because this kind of, on this paper, I can't really do a wash of watercolor. This is like really opaque watercolor. It has to be opaque. Because I tried doing like a wash and, you know, it just doesn't look good. You know, like this just doesn't look like like a watercolor wash. So it's got to be pretty, you know, a lot of pigment. So that's why I can't really add color to the animal. I can't really do a wash over the animal. But having it in the background is kind of cool. But I may eventually try on watercolor paper and do like washes and stuff. I think that would be cool too. I mean, I'm definitely interested in that kind of look. Just haven't something I dove into yet. But thanks, Koitasami. I'll definitely check that out this weekend. No worries, Ben. Thanks for sharing your art on Instagram, of course. Okay, for the wildlife sketches at least. Cool. Definitely add color to these, I think. Oh man, colored pencils. I cannot stand color. Don't get me started on color freaking pencils, man. I don't like colored pencils. You know, if I did that background in colored pencil, you know how long that would take me to do? Huh. That's so annoying. Yeah, the graphite powder, it's cool. I do like, I mean, yeah, Graphite powder is cool, but it just depends on the application, like how you use it, where you use it. But I didn't really like it. That one time I tried it with the cat, I just didn't like it. Well, I think this one's pretty cool. I mean, I think this turned out better than I thought it would, to be honest. You know, now that I got more form in there, more stripes, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Maybe a little more shadowing right here on this leg. But anyway, folks, I think that's it. I think that's about it. Um, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for making it through this disaster with me that actually turned out to be okay. It's kind of a controlled disaster. So, yeah, I have some alcohol markers, but I don't like how they bleed through the paper. Like this, I really like the watercolor look, to be honest. You know, it didn't even bleed through the paper. It didn't even buckle the paper in it at all. It's still pretty flat. You see this? Like, it didn't do anything to the paper. So I didn't really use moisture a lot, like at all. So kind of cool. I think just a little splash of color like that every once in a while, I think it's pretty good. So, um, yeah, anyway. Noob, you're a noob. Brat Yush. You the noob, son. Get on here, it's calling noob. All right, anyway. All right, folks, I'll give you guys one last look at this thing. So here we go. I think it came out pretty well. I think it came out pretty well. Not bad. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Actually, I got to fix one thing. This little shape here, that is annoying me. That's really annoying me. I don't know why, but kind of annoys me. I don't want it to annoy me, but it does. I just need to just add, you know, I don't need to fill it in all the way. I just need to, there we go. I don't like that square. There we go. That's better. Much better. There we go. Just killed it a little bit. All right, folks, that's about it. Um, have a good one. I will probably stream tomorrow, but at a different time. Maybe like noon or 1 p.m. Pacific time. So anyway, take it easy, folks. Yeah, like I said, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And check out my website. I got other drawings and stuff on there. Check all that out. And a support page if you want to support what I do on here. Do it. And yeah, I'm going to go eat dinner. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, I agree. Green grass would be cool here too. It would look good, but we're going to keep it simple like this. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Peace, my friends.